contact with you. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.
Yep, I made her. Here I am. I'm sorry. I ain't even talking to the camera. I should turn it down. It is down. Okay. Discord, I guess. Where am I at? Based. Enter. Alright, based. Yeah, no, I didn't get this done. I should have had it done, but I didn't. So, we are here. One more, I think. Where am I? One more. Jiminy. Crap, this will run today. Yesterday, I know there was problems. Hey, good morning, Don. Rover, good morning. How's it going? There's a link, so I don't know how long the stream's going to be today, but I just figured I'd pop one out because I will not be here tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be here Sunday, but you never know. I'm just trying to get this point in something besides a king or the bed. I gotta glue this bottom one. It's just all effed up. Oh, Jackie just wants to tip over always, so hey, there we go. All right. Better half it will be. Yeah, I don't know. Man, she got speak of the devil. I'll be right back. I think I do it. Good morning.
Oh, it is a fine morning.
How y'all doing?
We'll find out if we can put this washer in.
There we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. That was the wife calling right away.
Goodness. Hope everything's all right.
Yeah, I know. We don't know what's going to go on with her. I mean, tomorrow's just like an exploratory, so we're not quite sure what's going to happen. But she hasn't been feeling good, and she went for a stress test and shit. So she just, haven't been feeling good, and now they want her. She's been having chest pains and stuff, so they want her to go in and they go in through the leg, and they send a scope up to her heart, up her main vein in her leg.
Oh, that means she's going to have to lay flat for one day.
Well, yeah, no more than that usually, but
yeah,
we're living in this freaking trailer, and that's the worst on top of it. So if she does end up with a freaking zipper, or even if they put a cath in her, she's going to have to go to a nursing home.
Yeah, I've had that done to me when I was stationary in the hospital.
Yeah, but she's had cath put in 3 times, I think, 4 times, and 1 open heart. So this ain't nothing new to her, but every time it's worse and worse. Your luck's going down, but every time you get to do this crap.
Well, I hope the best for her.
We all do.
Yeah, and we got to be up to the hospital at 7:15 tomorrow, or 7:45 tomorrow morning, and it's a 30-minute drive, probably 25-minute drive. So Yeah, I won't even be on tomorrow. I mean, I'll probably pop on with my phone or whatever while she's in there, but
Handle first.
Hey, good morning, Rover. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Rover, yeah, Rover, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's there too. Good morning.
Yep. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Oh,
Slept for shit last night again. That's just a norm, though, I guess. But,
yeah, where's everybody?
I don't know. They'll be in. That's all right. It's early.
Oh man, come on now. Thank you, all you trolls.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's no big deal. Who cares?
Yeah,
Interaction, that's all that matters.
yeah. Thank you for taking time to coming over to the channel.
Yep. That's all that matters. And the best thing is I'm just going to quit talking about them. I don't care. It's all good. So just don't even talk about them is the best thing to do. Let them do their thing and give us that interaction that we need. And that's fine with me.
Yeah, but the best thing is to say thank you and for taking the time to come and watch the channel.
Yeah. Best thing is don't even say nothing to them. Piss on them. Like I say, I don't care.
Well, I don't really care either, but I always like to say thank you and for coming to my channel.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because that'll really piss them off, and they might not come anymore.
But then I won't get the interaction, so
yeah.
just leave them alone and let them get the interaction in. That's all that matters. And they enjoy us sitting there talking about it, and that's why I don't want to talk about it. Just leave them alone. Don't let them get their kicks off by us sitting there talking about it.
What are we talking about?
Troll. Hoo.
I was kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, your rocket blaster there looks pretty cool. I watched your video.
Yeah, I did a real short one this morning on it, but it's getting there. I had a little bit of an issue yesterday, so
yeah, problems with the black and red wires, huh?
Well, I wish it was just that simple. Yes.
Barracuda's coming over though. Take a shower. Bring me a towel. I need a shower too. Do that today. So I'll sit in the hospital all day tomorrow. Hopefully not, but
Yeah.
I'm bored out my ass sitting there all the time. Well, she might at least spend the night. If they put a cath in her, that she'll spend the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they go over through the leg, normally you get a weight put on your leg because it has to be compressed.
Yeah, they don't put a weight on her leg. I think they might have something wrapped around it or something. I'm not sure, but I mean it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe
She's had it done plenty of times. She knows what to do.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe they've made a better idea for that.
No, she was just in last year for an open heart. I mean,
It's a
this
couple
is
of
becoming a yearly thing. Every year she goes in and has something done. And it's been doing that now for the last few years.
Wow.
But she doesn't take care of herself, She quit smoking, and then she starts smoking again, and then freaking starts smoking again, and she drinks that Pepsi like it's freaking water, And she's diabetic too, and I don't know what me and my daughter would do if she's gone, I mean, it's going to happen one of these days, probably a lot sooner than me,
Yeah.
I'm the one that abused the hell out of my body, stuck everything I could into it to see what would happen.
Anything stick?
Yeah. Every different type of drug there is, except for anything that involves a needle I won't touch.
I hate that every time when I have to go to the doctor and get some kind of a shot. But, I can sit there and I can look at it. That's no problem. I can sit there and watch that girl taking blood samples from me.
I don't like needles, period. That's why I always said I'd be a real bad heroin addict. Because I'm just, I hate needles. They just wig me out. Been that way all my life, though, I guess.
Yeah. No, but what I wanted to say is, I think no, that was after I already got divorced. But
Hey, Papa Top.
hey, Bob, how you doing,
Hey,
man?
I'm ready.
Yeah, but when they did that to me, I was stationary in the clinic for a checkup because I had a heart attack, and they went, and I'm not sure what they done, but they were checking out my heart through the leg, and when they were done, they put a it felt like a 5 kilo or 10 kilo sack on my leg, rolled me back into my room, and told me I am not allowed to get up for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
looked.
that's why. Yeah, they put a cat in. She stays overnight. So
Yeah, I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, and what if I have to pee or if or something else?"
go ahead.
She gave me She gave me a cable with a button. Said, "Just push the button."
Yeah.
You know
I
what?
think they put a cat in her too, there too, so she don't have to get up. You know.
No, they didn't do that to me.
Yeah, guys are a little different. A little
Yeah.
bit rougher on a guy.
Yeah, we can at least hang it out,
Yeah.
And that was an experience. I don't wish that to anyone.
Yeah. Well, you think she's got to learn one of these times,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Daughter needs you. I need you. Fucking, it never goes right away. But, just take care of yourself. Christ.
Really?
She'll never ask for help for anything. Last night she went to the damn storage unit by herself and ripped the thing all apart and looking for crap. And I didn't know where the hell she was. I thought she was over there at karate. And then she never come home. And I'm like, whatever.
Oh, man.
Well, she never answers her phone. She won't answer text. You never know if she's laying alongside the road dead somewhere. But
Well, she should learn how to use that phone and also answer when you're calling.
yeah. Those two buddy got going on here.
Because, let's just say she goes over to the storage and all of a sudden she's laying on the ground because of a heart attack or something else,
I'm telling you, I know.
And you don't even know where she is.
Yeah, because she won't answer her freaking phone.
Yeah.
But we don't need to sit here and talk about that crap all day.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This is
Oh,
a
man.
different channel.
I'm getting pissed off with my filament supplier. I have two rolls of white. I have 2 rolls of white filament. They're called Snow White. And I wanted to put one on, and I started printing with it, and I was thinking, what is that? The first layer went down good, but the second layer, it started rippling up, and I was looking at it, and I had a 1.8 millimeter diameter, 1.83, 1.79. I was down with the feed all the way down to 60%.
Yeah.
And still having problems with it. Then I looked at the roll. It's a PET.
It's a what?
PET. It's not a PLA.
Nice.
And they know goddamn well, if I order any filament from them, it's only PLA. Because that's what I need.
Yeah.
Now I got 2 rolls here. I'm going to have to send them an email and tell them, hey.
But, keep a roll of it if you're going to send it back as PETG, that's nice to have once in a while.
Yeah, no, I'm going to send both rolls back. Because if the first roll, 1.8, 1.8.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows how the second roll is, and I don't want to have anything to do with that shit.
Yeah.
Can anybody tell me why I lost my picture again?
Oh, man. That's a good question.
What's that?
I lost my picture again.
Yeah, your picture's gone there, Papa Top.
I got my camera on.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question. Sounds like your handy is messing around with you.
Yeah, you might have to
This
log
is a
out.
brand new phone too.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it has nothing to do with the phone. It has to do with Google or YouTube. Log out and log back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try that.
So, and hi to Joe and Rover and Papa Top and and Mike, of course, and Trolling for Dollars.
Yeah, and Trolling for Dollars. Howdy.
Hey, Trolling.
I have to keep muting so I'm not being excessively loud like I was earlier.
No.
Yeah, you blew my ears, man. I came over to his channel for just for a quickie, take a look at what he's doing before I went back to Ricky's channel, and all of a sudden I got blasted out.
Nice. Yeah, yesterday, no, my uncle's starting to have problems here that the wireless goes in and out, and that's what happened to the stream yesterday when I was gone. The wireless wasn't working. He didn't realize I was still streaming, and so he shut the cable box off and then everything to reset it.
Oh, man.
And killed the stream yesterday.
Yeah, everybody was thinking, oh, man, what happened? What happened? What happened? And yeah, all of a sudden, Don started a new stream. We all jump over there, so that we can keep this ball rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I didn't realize that, and I started to stream up when I got back. Basically, I was busy. I had a bunch of stuff to do anyways. And it was about that time. That's why I didn't come over. I just was like, I didn't even do nothing with this here. I'm just starting actually to do something with it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Ben went over to your channel. I think he told you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, that went until about 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Live or on?
Live.
Oh, 9 o'clock for you. Yep.
Yeah. 9 o'clock in the evening, that was a long stream again.
Yeah.
Another 7 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what was going on with me last night, man. 2 o'clock in the morning, I went to bed because I thought I was tired. Laid in bed, I was top awake again. Hey, Papa, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Papa, how's it going today?
At 3 o'clock in the morning, I thought about getting back up.
I was up at like 12:30, and I just did not. I laid back down, and Christ, and I laid there until 6:10 or something like that.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like getting up.
Yeah. Oh, and hey, my Starship Citizen, right now it's at the point where it's laying on its top side because I can't lay it on its belly.
Yeah.
And it's laying on the couch right now. And well, I'm printing the stand for it right now.
Yeah.
24-hour print.
Wonder how hot this thing gets. You think this power supply gets very hot in the tornado? I don't know.
Huh? What? The power supply?
Yeah, you think it gets very hot?
It shouldn't.
Well, I'm not going to put this right on there, but I was thinking about putting it right next to it.
Yeah. Does it have a fan?
No.
It doesn't have a fan. Oh.
No, but I was planning on putting this like right in this area. I think it will fit.
Yeah.
I just put a little bit of super glue on there, so it would probably come off.
Yeah.
And just take a drip of this here. Oops, come on, get on there straight.
Nice, Rover. We like the couch potato chips. That's what the Hornet's good at.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is right now. And the cockpit is looking at the TV too.
Yeah, I guess I can just come right off of the power supply.
Ah, there he is. Hey, Bob, now you're there.
There you go.
Yeah, I had to change accounts.
But now the only thing is it going to hit the front door. It does.
Everything fits in?
Yeah, it looks good, I think. Yeah, I think that'd be just fine right there.
Okay.
I put that, I don't use the spray bottles for that quick set for the super glue. I put it in a little squeeze bottle like this. Because then you don't waste so much, you know. You can just put a little bit there and put a drop or two instead of a big old spraying it all over the place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I have such a spray can.
But I really like the stuff, but I just don't like the way how it
There is one sort where you get a little pump bottle, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The spray bottles. I have the spray bottles. You know, these here.
Huh?
You know, it's one of my little spray bottles.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what kind of spray bottle I got? I got one like this, like an aerosol can.
Yeah, but you waste so much because I buy it like this, the 8-ounce bottle.
Yeah.
For like $11, $12.
Uh-huh.
And then I can just fill up them other ones. I can fill these up too, but these just waste so much.
I gotta look and see where I can get something like that. I'm not sure, Amazon or eBay.
I got mine, I think, off of eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found my assortment last year in eBay. It came with 2 bottles of each CA glue, thin, middle, and thick, and 1 spray can of activator.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's lasted quite a while, I must say. But right now, with the parts, with the type of prints that I'm doing, and with all the parts that you have to glue together, I'm using the thin, I'm using the middle, and the thick one.
Oh, yeah.
Because every bottle is getting empty.
I just ordered some new connectors because I got a couple connectors left, but I'm out of the female pins. I can't, can't reach it.
Yeah, on that power adapter, you can screw the wires direct onto it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can come. Oops, I moved it again. I can come right out of this side, right down into the power supply if I want.
Yeah.
But then when I come out of the outside, I'm going to go down and out the same hole that all the other wires are coming out, and then I'm going to put a connector right there, or maybe even out here like the rest of them are or something. I'm going to put a connector somewhere.
Yeah.
So I can quick connect it, you know?
Yeah.
So this box ain't stationary and stuck there. That kind of blow ass. And I think I'm going to leave an extra set of wires there. Seeing how I have.
Who was that? Shane from Fujitech, or was that Chris from Chris's Basement, who did a complete mock-up from the TiVo, I think it was, or the CR10, and had power supply and on all the electronics and everything under the framework.
Oh, yeah, no, you can do that. I've seen them before.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you ever want to use ABS or anything like that, you know, you're going to be SOL.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You know, because then you're going to melt the power supply and the thing. I mean, I probably won't, but you never know. I have a box.
Yeah,
I'm going to use my
downplay is when the electronics is in that box too, when it's getting hot.
Yeah, that's what I did to the mono prices.
Oh,
I had them in a box. And that's why they died printing ABS.
oops.
But
that
these
doesn't
wires, you know, I have 4 already all together, so I think I'm going to leave them like that. So I just have an extra set running into the into
Have
the
you,
box. You
Have
know,
you checked the monoplice minis to see what might be damaged on them then?
all the boards. I fried out all 3 boards. I know I did.
The board.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. I'll just get some cheap boards and throw in them and get them running again. That'll be probably after we find a place.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Either that or you're going to have a lot of spare parts, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, but really, there's only 1 or 2 motors on there that are any good because the what is it? X. X. I think the X is just a little tiny freaking round motor. You know, it's about that big around.
It's not even a pancake NEMA 17 motor.
No, it's some little tiny freaking thing. You know.
Oh,
But
man.
you only get 2 motors out of it. You know, and then the rest of it's junk because what are you going to do with that little baby heated bed? You know.
Yeah, well, you can put two or four of them together, and you can.
And the lead screws are like 4 millimeter. All the lead screws and everything.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're really freaking small. They might be 6, but I don't know. Yeah, they're probably 6. I think.
Well, that ain't pretty, but it works.
What is it?
That looks nice. Just connect everything right there, huh?
Yep, these little push connectors that I got, they just they line up. You push them in, and there would be a wire going about 20 feet to the launch pad.
There you go.
They connect right to the outside of the case.
Only 20 feet?
Yeah, about 20 feet.
Do you think that's enough?
Oh yeah, 20 feet. We usually have a table set up, but I mean, I could go farther. It's just I gotta be careful how far we go with it, because then I'll need bigger batteries.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking about some of the model rocketry that I've seen on YouTube,
Well, these are for Cub Scouts, so there's nothing. They're not huge.
Okay.
Most of these are under 20 inches tall, so, and they're using like Class B motors and maybe like some D motors, I think, but they're not huge.
I was using Class D motors back then when I was a teenager. They still exist?
They had them away back then?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was into model rocketry when I was a teenager.
Yeah, it wasn't just throwing rocks, that wasn't a rock, with a piece of wood,
No,
a catapult.
no, we was making our own rockets. I remember one day I made one, it looked like a jet. I put a D motor into that thing. That thing went up. You couldn't even see it anymore. You could only see the smoke, how it went up. And we were waiting.
I got a jet, guys.
Yeah, we were waiting, I think, for about an hour to see if we could see a parachute somewhere. We couldn't see a parachute at all. The only idea we had is that thing not only went up, so it also laid flat and was flying away.
What do I got for time? I got about another 45 minutes. What do I want to do?
Test everything to see if it works.
Well, I got these handles for free from a friend of mine. These are the drawer pulls. And I'm thinking about adding them to the, to the project.
Well, you ain't gonna be taking that out very often, are you? Or is that you're gonna have batteries inside there?
Well, no, but it's gotta, you gotta have some.
Well, yeah, no, I understand that, but I mean, you probably only need one then, just to get the edge up.
Yeah, which I've just wanted to, I'm trying to figure out, kind of.
That would look nice if you cover up that big hole there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pointing out my freaking mess up. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I told you in your chat to just paint it black and you won't even notice it. Hey, Vince, how's it going this morning?
Yeah, I don't know if I can. Although, I mean, I could put.
Hey, Vince, good morning.
Could put
How you doing, my friend?
I just think the handles look cool. Just adds that extra kind of detail to it.
He's going to have 12 handles on there to pick up a half-pound piece, huh?
I'm just saying. Okay, here. What do you think? Is that too much? Should I just do the one?
That's an overkill. That is definitely an overkill.
Well, he's just saying for aesthetics.
Yeah. It's not for purpose. It's for, you know.
Whereby the two,
But are they going to get in the way of the switches a little bit? If you're right or left-handed, that first switch is, if you're left-handed, that's going to be kind of sucky.
Oh,
yeah,
thanks, Robert.
but it's a good guard.
Yeah.
Well, they have the slap downs, so they can't be flickered without it.
Well, I'll get the one handle on there anyway, and then I'll
see if you can cut that piece straight.
I don't know about that. But dude, this has been mostly like
Just,
hand tools. So
whenever it gives me so much crap for cutting glass, I'm gonna give it right back now that I can.
I know. I can appreciate that.
This is live.
Yeah, but a grip on that one, that would be good.
Yeah.
So that you can lift that one up easily to change the battery.
Definitely going to do that. I got to see if these, I think these 3/4 inch screws are still going to be too long. I don't know. We'll see. I could put the nut on there, though, so it'll give it some spacing. Oh, let's see.
You know, really what I wanted to do, I was trying to find that board yesterday because I wanted to just put a plug-in end on here and plug it into one of these plug-ins. I guess the easy way to figure that out is just plug this damn thing in and put my meter on it, right?
Yep.
That's a good idea.
Well, sometimes you just don't think.
I think this whole little project has been more artistic than dimensional. That's a nice way of saying I'm a moron.
You know, if I would have checked all the parts in Cura and took a better look, there are several parts that I could have probably gone into Tinkercad, imported all the parts there, and then put them into one part and printed all at once. That would have saved a lot of time.
Let's see. I cut my hand yesterday. Let's see if I could drill a hole through my finger.
There you go. That's always fun.
I was just about to say something.
It's 2,200.
Well, you know, I gotta be. That's what the you know, interesting television is, right?
Yeah, yeah. But you know, people like you, they should have a ID card that says "Keep me away from tools."
Yeah, I agree. People like me ought to have a warning.
Yeah.
You need a warning sticker on yourself, do you?
Yeah. Do not put any tools in my hand.
Well, these are both 24 volts, so I might as well just use these. Hope I didn't just pop my board. Don't touch them together.
Zach.
Did you see the sparks?
No, actually, I was looking down at my thing.
Oh, yeah, there's sparkage.
I've done that on my Folger Tech FT5.
Man, that's no fun. You get sparkage. It kind of blows ass. Usually you do everything up there.
I would say be careful.
Definitely thinking those are too long, but that's all right. I got other things I can use for that.
Oh, yeah, we can unplug it now so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to need a sticker for Mike, too.
Yeah.
Keep me away from electronics.
No. Can't.
All right, so my handle, I need some nuts.
Oops, grab these other ones.
Let's see what we can accomplish with one of these. Might need two.
Huh? Screw is too long, huh?
Well, I knew it was going to be because, I mean, this is a material that is just like it. Yeah. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right, Forrest.
Run.
Of course, they got to be the worst ones in the freaking world to do. There we go. Part 2. How not to build any connectors.
I think that's just barely going to work.
Big old meat.
Cha-cha.
Yeah.
Of course, not the right ones.
Sometimes make things look like they work. Does this qualify me for the maker, like as being a maker now?
You mean for ketchup? I put it on ketchup. It's kind of cool, you know?
Look at that. First try. I didn't have to re-drill anything. That handle's on there.
Nice.
Yeah, but you forgot to cut it. That piece is too big, remember?
Stop it. It is not. This part is friction fit for perfection.
Friction fit. So you're going to go lift it up, and that's all that's going to come is that piece?
Yeah.
Yes. Because I'll have to lift it from an angle to pull it out. So, but now I have something to grab onto. Oh, God, stuff's falling. Oh, I think.
No,
What?
stop thinking that's not good for you.
Well, you know, sometimes even I have to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have enough wire, though. I think I've run out.
Yeah, you need to connect up the wires for the plugs in the back, right?
I gotta go find me another one of them power supplies that I can cut the ends off so I can take the wire out of it. That's what I did last night. I took one of those ATX, you know, like the computer power supplies.
Yeah.
Cut the wire out of it.
Yeah, I got a lot of them. When they're junk, I usually take the wire from them.
Yeah, same here.
Well, I mean, it works.
Hey, I have a drawer full of wire right now. I don't need to get any type of wire for my hypercube build.
Well, the issue I'm gonna have here is that I gotta solder the ground and the negative.
How many volts do you run off of that?
This is gonna be a 12 volt. Because I have to.
You should just get a little 12 volt, a smaller 12 volt battery from like one of them little scooters or them kids' Bigfoots or whatever, and put in there and use the plug and the charger from there and just put it on there, you know, another plug on there so you can just plug it in and leave the battery in there.
Yeah, those batteries are actually pretty pricey.
Well, I said something like that. You go
Well,
on.
what I got in mind is the batteries from the emergency lights.
Yeah.
They're nice and compact, and I could fit 2 of them in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like $5 a piece.
How many volts do they have?
I believe they're right around 12. They might be just slightly under that.
Yeah.
But somewhere around there. I can't remember that. I ended up that's what I ended up
pretty
settling
big.
on.
Motorcycle battery rover is pretty big.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, how's it going?
Hey, Ron. How you doing, buddy?
Run. Oh, but I don't think
Yeah, Canada is here.
I think I have time to solder these, though.
Freaking coffee back on. And now for the worst job ever. Never, never, ever.
I think these are gonna
Doing this. We'll
Maybe.
pull this out like I know what I'm doing.
be one more wire.
Yeah, them little tiny wires, they just don't work. I do have this, but I also have these. They're big meat sausage fingers.
Sausage!
They're little tiny pieces. They just don't work, man.
Sausages! Sausages!
And this. And this.
I don't need to wire that this minute, but that can wait.
Yeah, we already heard about that.
But you hear about it?
I wish I had enough money to get on a flight and take a trip down over there.
Yeah. Hopefully I have a place to live by then and I'll be able to go.
Yeah, you know. But
Or we all don't get sick again. That's what happened last year. We were going to go and every one of us ended up sick.
oh man.
We were going to go Friday and we were sick. Well, everybody else was sick. I wasn't sick yet. And we're going to go Saturday and they were still sick. And they pissed on it. We're going Sunday. And then I got sick.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it was just beauteous, you know.
Yeah, I know what you
What did I
mean.
do with that wire? Did I leave that freaking wire inside the box? I bet you I did.
Yeah, but I'd like to fly over there on Friday.
There we go.
Stay overnight in a hotel or wherever.
Oh, no. See, that's the thing. Just me and my daughter were going to go, and then my wife decided she wanted to go because then it becomes, all right, hang on 1 second.
Yeah, 5 downs and yeah, that's the trolls. But don't worry. We thank them, you know, for stopping by, wasting their time.
I just ignore them.
Yeah. No, I always thank mine.
Well, I'm too busy to really think about them anyway. I'm working on electrical stuff here.
Yeah, I know.
It's more important.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot to put my phone piece back in though, so I got to do that. There we go.
Mama's here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's all right. We ain't going to talk about that stuff anymore, Ron. We don't care.
What are we talking about?
Oh, the thumbs.
Oh
We don't
God,
give a
again.
crap about that.
Yeah, but like I was saying, you know, if I had the money, I would fly over there, stay overnight for at least 2 nights or 3,
Okay.
so that I could be there, you know, not only 1 day, but maybe 2 or all 3 days.
I'll be right back.
Be able to talk to everybody, say hi, have a nice chat.
Okay, I'm gonna power it up. You want to see it?
Oh. Let's see if it'll get a short.
So I gotta. First off, I gotta show you. You gotta go through the whole process. Okay. So first off, here's the. This is the primary or the mains.
Yeah.
So I gotta plug it in. So I turn the key. That's on. And right here, I got the e-stop. So I gotta pop that up.
Yep.
And then here, one leg. That's launcher 1. So that's powered. And then I got launcher 2. And that's powered.
Yeah.
Launcher 3 also acts for my voltage check. So when I turn that on, it powers up the voltage meter so I can actually see what the battery is reading for voltage.
Cool.
And then if something happens, I can hit the e-stop and the whole thing turns off.
Uh-huh.
Although you can achieve the same thing by just closing those.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is, I think it's pretty awesome. Even if this was just a prop, this looks cool.
Yeah. Now the only thing you have to do is connect your multimeter to the connectors on the back,
How do you know that?
and then when you push the button, you have to see if voltage comes out.
Yeah, but if I'm getting voltage here, this is voltage at the momentary switches.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. It's just that it's just before that. So yeah, I could probably do something like that too.
Yeah.
But then I'd have to put in like test probes, like right here, that pop up, and then I could just clip the gator clips to it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the rocket motors they use the gator clips anyway.
Uh-huh.
So But yeah, so like I said, I mean, even if this was just a prop, I mean, it serves a function. It does something. I mean, that's half of what props are anyway.
And Jake is here. Hello, Jake.
Sitting on a cat tree.
Yeah, but that does look cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself over this one.
Yeah. Launchmaster 2000, huh?
Launchmaster 2000.
Isn't that supposed to be 2018?
No, because it's just kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Although, if you can read the text over here, it says patent pending with the Google translated Russian.
Yeah, I know.
That's just for Rover, though, because he was the one that was bringing that up.
Hey there, Ben. How's it going?
But I don't know if you can actually read it or not.
Just for the heck of it, I decided to do a stream today.
No, we can't. I can't read that over there.
Well,
What?
let's see. Let me try to. Oh, thank you, Joe. That means a lot, dude. I mean that too. That's being sincere, not like just saying that. See if we can't get that a little closer so you can see it.
Okay. Holy moly, that's it. That's in Russian.
Well, like I said, that was Rover's idea, so I wanted to make sure I did it.
And translated, what does that mean?
Well, if it's translated appropriately, it's patent pending.
Uh-huh.
Oh, now you want me to paint this thing? Good God, Rover. You want anything else?
I told you had to paint that one area where the where your bad cut is.
Well, that I got a piece. I got actually a fur strip I can throw in there. I didn't have a handle, so I left it like that because it was easier to get it out. But now that I have this in here, I can actually just lift it up. So
Yeah.
and I purposely built this so I could just drop it into the case. So no, dude, seriously, Joe, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Like I said, that really does mean a lot because I mean this has been a project that's been months in the making, and I finally got fired, so I was able to have time to work on it.
Uh-huh.
I know the kids are gonna go crazy for this because when we do the rockets coming up in the spring.
Is that floor wet still?
What?
I went to the bathroom earlier.
Oh.
That's where the mom's in the bathroom.
Put my foam piece back in.
I think Rover missed a zero. Is that supposed to be 100,000 or 1 million?
It should be 1 million.
I wish I could get an Amazon card like that.
Oh yeah, Joe. No, it is such a great feeling. I mean, I still have a little bit more to do because I got to finish soldering those three connectors. But once those are soldered, then it's done. But the other thing I also did too is if you look up here, I also put a model number on there.
Ah, cool.
This is the model M986215540.
Yeah.
Which means nothing, by the way. It was just random numbers. I just thought it looked cool.
Yeah, but you know, if somebody sees patent pending and they see model number, then they're going to think, oh, okay, I'm going to have a problem trying to copy that.
Well, I was thinking I might get a sticker to put on the outside of the case that says Das Football.
Yeah, why not?
We'll cover a few languages.
Yeah.
$1 million. Actually, we could do like 1 million. Was it pesetas?
Uh-huh. Hey, Clyde, what you can do is you could put the American Eagle sticker on the outside of it, and then underneath football.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Yeah, I mean, I this whole 3D printed thing. If I didn't have the Chiron, I wouldn't have been able to print this because it's so big. But when I did the design work, I actually messed up on the corner because I didn't realize how big I had gotten because I started doing the whole creative thing. But yeah, I was kind of wanting to do something different. I didn't want it to be just switches on this black plastic. I wanted to add something to it. So That's why I did that. And I started with just this little piece here. And then I'm like, well, I want to add detail to it. So I was like, I happened to see something from, I think it was Fallout, like the Pip-Boy. And I'm like, you know, I can put some circles in here and raise some stuff and chamfer some things and add some slopes and curves. And so this is what I ended up with.
I think it looks cool.
You know what you're missing though? You're missing your logo. You should have it in that other circle at the other end.
Right there.
Yeah.
You know, if I do that though, I'll have to 3D print it and glue it on.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
you can make it say like PT3D Industries or something like that. You know.
Yeah, right. Hold on. Let's see what we got in the. What do we got in the magic box over here?
Yeah, flat maker coin.
Yeah, I'm doing the Wiley thing with the
Tank top today? I'm always
Yeah.
top usually.
Well, the thing is, it's still freezing cold over here. I mean, it's only like what +10 today.
Oh, it was nipply
Celsius?
this morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always nipply, but
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be getting up to 26 degrees next week here in Germany.
nice.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Let's see. What else do we got?
God, I hate this. I hate this.
Because right now it's only, well, it's 19.4 degrees outside Celsius, which is warm, somewhere around 70.
What we got? If I want to.
Germany,
Since we're all talking about temperatures, what is it out here?
70 degrees.
82 degrees.
Okay, Google. Temperature outside.
It's too freaking cold.
17 degrees. There is currently a frost advisory in effect.
I have 3 in here.
Great. Frost advisory in effect. That's what's good to hear. Ooh, it's going to get cold today. It's going to drop down to 3.
Chat.
That would be cool, you know, if you ask Google how cold is it outside, and all of a sudden it says, it's too freaking cold.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
The temperature is way too cold for you.
Yeah. That would be the answer I would always get. Until it reaches 25 degrees Celsius.
Just no matter what, it's getting nipply out there. I mean, it was so freaking windy. That was a problem this morning. It was like 45, so that ain't too bad. But we had like a 50-mile-an-hour wind, man. Go right up your skirt.
Wow.
You know, I'm just thinking of that control box. You know what's missing? And I've seen this in actual control boxes themselves, is a key. Usually there's a key to activate it.
It does have a key. It's right here.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't see it from the angle I was seeing it at.
Yeah, right here. Can you see my hand?
Yep.
Right here.
Nice. Okay.
That's a key. And then you just go bloop.
Ah, smart idea.
Can't activate without the key.
So I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
Yeah, from the angle I was looking at it, I couldn't see that red key. So that's kind of that's a nice effect to it too.
Oh yeah, no, I wanted to make sure I added that key. That was almost a prerequisite for this project.
Yeah.
The e-stop was met with some uncertainty by some. They were like, "Well, I think that's going a little overboard," and I'm like, "Nah, it's not." The only thing.
You know what I would do, Clyde, on that other side where that empty circle is?
Fine.
I would make your logo
Bro, a crock pot.
and a little bit smaller than that
At home when I was done.
Yeah,
and glue it on.
Because it would have been cooked.
yeah, I could probably do that.
And I was thinking about putting in the toaster.
There we go. So
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Well, I was kind of thinking about doing something with the foil tape too, just to give it more contrast. But I don't know.
Nah, print your logo. It only has to be a couple millimeters high
And I need to get
True.
So I'm gonna make gravy out of it and
and smaller diameter as that blue ring right now, so that a little bit of blue is coming out from the sides.
I mean, whatever you want.
I got it. I got my logo handy.
Do it right here, too.
You know, in the size of that emergency stop.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supposed to do
Where a little bit of blue is
past
on the
3 days.
outer side of it. Something like that.
Oh, I just realized that this is in the way.
Definitely. I know they will.
That would come out. That would come out cool.
Oh, hold on.
And then make it in a dark red.
Let me put Mike's repair into effect first.
Yeah.
I don't want to disappoint Mike.
Yeah, I can't be disappointing me.
So I got to get that done first, and then I will we'll move on to that.
I'm so bullheaded that I just won't do it the easy way. I got to do it the hard way, and I hate doing it.
I thought I was the one that did everything the hard way.
Oh, this is so stupid why I'm doing it this way. I should just wire a couple wires together because I have connectors already on wires.
Uh-huh.
And yes, Joe, I am and have been extremely excited about getting this thing done.
Yeah, Clyde, you don't do it. You don't do it the stupid way. You do it the dangerous way.
What? Which part the dangerous way? I do everything the dangerous way. You got to be a little bit more specific than that.
Yeah, every minute when you take some type of a drill or a knife in your hand.
Oh, God, yeah. Are you kidding me? Why do you think I got my little cut on my hand yesterday? It's just a reminder of how dumb I can be with things. But sometimes the angles that you need to work on stuff, you just can't get.
Yeah.
So it's like, do I want to be dangerous and risk cutting myself on YouTube with all my friends? Oh, yeah, I'll be fine with that.
There has to be blood on the item to be real. Come on. We know that.
Just poke fun at me. Speaking of which, I have to bring this up real quick. The eSun filament, did you guys happen to notice how they did their spools?
Yep.
Isn't that freaking cool?
How?
Yeah, look in there. There's screws. I can actually break this apart.
Oh, nice.
So they didn't fuse this with heat. They actually opted to go with the screw and nut. And I'm like, and what's really cool is if you look at those nuts, those are actually nuts. Those are specialty made ones. I mean, those are pretty thick.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is kind of neat for kind of a master spool sort of thing. So that's why I didn't throw it away yet. But
try taking it apart is the hard part.
I have not tried that yet.
From someone was telling me, yeah, don't bother taking it apart to throw it out. I'm like,
They're probably
what do you mean
glued
to
or
throw it
something
out?
also.
What?
Probably glued or something.
Well, I don't know if it's glued or not. It's really hard to tell because just one of them 10s.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Too late now.
Hey.
Good enough. I don't care. It gives it character. It makes it look like the screw broke it or something. I'm good with character. I have plenty of it.
So, according to everything I've read, was able to find out last night about this Murph controversy. A lot more going on than I knew about.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is a controversy if they're
because it's actually ran by two people only.
Oh, I thought Murph was the same people that ran the Maker Faire.
Nope.
Ah, okay.
Murph is ran by Sonny and a John Oley. Both of them worked together, and they've created Murph back in 7 years ago or 8 years ago.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah, it was an accident idea.
Invited a few people over to hang out in the garage and talk about 3D printing, and 300 people showed up. Whoops.
That's a problem to have.
Yeah, it was a good problem, which started the convention. Now, they always wanted to be in a bigger area, so they reached out to other companies to be sponsors, not hosts, sponsors.
Yeah.
Well, there was a fallout between, it seems like, John and Steve over at CNC. Or CNC. Yeah. So, John, from what I heard, told CNC, that's your last show. We do not want you here anymore, blah, blah, blah. At least that's what I've been told so far from quote unquote sources. I cannot say who they are.
Yeah, we're good. We don't care.
They reached out to me early last night to let me know, because I reached out to them and I said, "What the heck is going on here?" And someone actually filled me in. So
Yeah, is there going to be a Murph or not?
there is going to be a Murph, from what I can tell. We just don't know when, and we just don't know the dates because of what CNC did, saying that they own Murph.
Yeah, the date is supposed to be 29 to 31.
And that is still up in the air. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
They are right now talking with the fairgrounds, trying to get this under control. So
Hey, hi Ben, how you doing? I hope your voice is starting to come back.
hey Ben.
What do I have?
So yeah, I can't quote any sources or anything like that. I just quoted what I was able to find on the net. I got the information after I posted the video, but
yeah,
there are pieces all over the net talking about the that CNC and the guys over at Merv had a falling out. That seems to be public news everywhere that I could find, looking at everyone's tweets, talking to other people. They all kind of said the same thing. No one wanted to put out a video because no one knows for sure. I put out my video because I found out that 8 of my friends saw my tweet and decided to actually put money into this thing. And I said, no. I did not tweet this. I got tweeted at because I asked a question. I was still skeptical of it because there's nothing on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So I kind of.
The question is, if you want to find information, where do you have to look for it? In Twitter or in Facebook?
Well,
Twitter and Facebook. It's all over the place now.
Yeah, just go look on Twitter and everywhere.
Yeah, but I was still getting retweets from a tweet I asked, like, when is the date, that was retweeted back at me. And everybody kind of jumped on it because I'm following a whole bunch of people and a whole bunch of people following me. So they thought I put it out. I'm like going, okay, I got to put out a video, clear my name here. All I did was just ask a date because I emailed a couple others that said, no, we don't blame you. You asked a question that was actually valid, because we're like going, okay, so why are they humming this up so all of a sudden? Because usually it's by January they start, really getting going. And yeah, no one believes me for asking for that tweet. So I'm glad that got cleared up.
Yeah.
All I asked is, was there a date set? So that got cleared up. So I'm glad everybody understands that. But when I was looking a little bit more information and hearing about people saying, oh yeah, I bought into this, and they did not hear the actual go, whoa, hang on, people, don't do this. I decided a video is going to have to be put out explaining what's going on so that people can start following this and, make their own decision. So that's why I did it. It wasn't to say no to Murph. It was just to say, hang on, guys, there's something up here that's a fishy. I was a little fishy when I saw the new Murph logo, personally myself, but that was just me.
That's because they're Chris Riley's. They don't know how Twitter works.
Yeah.
They're all a bunch of Chris Rileys.
Chris Riley's not. Chris Riley just doesn't want to learn it. That's all.
Well, there ain't nothing to learn.
He doesn't care about it either. So
I'm just giving him crap.
Oh, Chris Riley's always a good guy, though.
No.
Chris Riley is a nice guy.
Riley and Twitter's mentioned. You just got or Twitter period. You got to.
I just want his basement.
Yeah.
We all want his basement.
I just wish I had a basement where I could make up a nice maker space.
Wish I had a freaking house where I could do it, not have to drive every morning and day,
or at least a ground floor apartment with a third room where I could say, okay, that room is for my maker space.
I don't care what room it's in, man.
Make myself an elevator so I can get to it every day.
We don't understand it, Cliff. That's just Riley. That's just Chris Riley for you.
Yeah.
Chris is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but
I'm waiting for him to help me grow up as a channel. But I don't really do anything all that interesting, so
he might one day.
Yeah, might.
I mean, heck, he reached out to he was really happy with me and what's his face were talking a lot about because we got really into heavily talking about lead screws. And I was asking him like how can you tell a bend and everything else, and that really got Daniel thinking about it because I wanted to talk to him before the show. I asked him about that. He's like, "That's a good question." You know what? I told him, "Hold it, wait for the show. We'll get into that." He's like, "Good. I want to talk about that. That's a really good question. How can you tell a lead screw is bent if it rolls properly still?" And that's what led him into that lead screw talk, which then got Chris Riley going, "Oh, you know."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Daniel, he's one smart cookie.
Oh, he is. And I give credit to Daniel where credit is. I mean, he's helped make that Sunday night stream very popular now.
Yeah.
Everybody waits for him to get on, so not about me. Everybody could give a care less about me.
Would be nice if you could do that stream a little bit earlier.
You know what it is? We started earlier
or later.
We started earlier than we would be. It'd go too long. If we started it later, we'd be all wanting to go to bed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just thinking about people over here on the east side of you.
Yeah, well, we can't help it where you live there, Don.
Yeah, I know. I always have to watch it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, last week's episode wasn't that great, but like we said, there was no printing news. Really, nothing was coming out, no new printer, no nothing. And Maker Faire this year was really quiet. No big announcements.
You haven't decided anything then on this, where they're going to have it at?
Oh, hey, I was watching a video today, YouTube video, from a Peter Homer from the TCT 2018 in Halifax. He was going through with his camera and filming everything. And what did I see? From Modix 3D, they have a 3D printer there. I don't know if they copied FK1 or if Glenn got his ideas from them. But they already have a large printer the size of the FK1 from Fun King, and that was already printing.
I don't know.
You got video of that?
Yeah. All you have to do is just look for Peter Homer in YouTube.
You don't never know somebody's already designed something,
Yeah, Peter Homer too, and
not exactly the same.
Yeah, Peter Homer, and then the video with the TCT 2018.
I just think I just found his YouTube.
Can be the same size.
All right, how's the
the size of the printer? I'm sure there's more than one out there about the same size.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's all to do with everything else, the dynamics of it or whatever,
I can hardly hear you, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I got stuff turned down because I'm rolling cigarettes.
Ah, okay.
It's just on the programming and the boards and the wiring and the lead screws and everything, on how you do that. Because basically every printer's the same except for little tweaks that you can do with that stuff,
Yeah.
You only got size and electronics that you can really change. Otherwise, you're just like everybody else anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Do something different,
All right, so what do you think this looks? Is this all right with the, does that accent better?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
That handle on the left-hand side looks like crap. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna pretend I was all like offended and affronted, but then I was like, I just can't do that. I'm not like that. But yeah, so it's boom. There you go.
Nice.
Time too, because I gotta get out of here in a minute.
Yeah, don't forget you need to get some wire.
You need to get some horns and stuff underneath there, like for the warning horn and then emergency stop or something. Get some
I had thought about that, and you want to know something? It's actually somewhat difficult to find a speaker and the stuff that I would need to put in here to actually do that, because I was going to do that.
All you need is the CB radio stuff. You get it for like $20. You get a cheap CB radio with the speaker, outside speaker, and it has all the effects usually right on it.
Or maybe a siren from a alarm system.
Well, and again, you're talking about stuff that's just a bit above my technical aptitude. I thought this was beyond my technical aptitude, but I managed to pull it off. So
No,
It is just do it. Don't think.
no, that noise maker from an alarm system. You know, that's only a small horn
yeah,
with a 12 volts or something like that.
and I only need one more. I'd only need a momentary switch to run it. I just got to go beep.
Yeah.
You only need a push
Well,
button.
In there.
I think what I wanted to do was do the launch countdown clock with the alarm. I thought that'd be cool, but
Yeah, it would be.
I'll just get Alexa, take Alexa apart, throw her in there.
There you go.
Alexa, initiate countdown. Actually, no, it'd be Alexa, initiate alarm. Okay, now initiate countdown.
Yeah.
Set up so when you say initialize countdown, it does the alarm also.
Well, that is true. It is done. All right. Well, I love you guys, but I got to get out of here because I have to go clean my house so Mama doesn't kill me, because she will.
Okay.
I
Take
should
care.
apply for at least a couple of jobs today too, so I got to get that done as well.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh,
overrated.
uh-huh.
Now we hear you.
And you need to go to the post office too, right?
I'm like, what? No, I didn't get paid yet. I get paid Friday.
Okay. What? For
Hey,
house
look.
clean? For house cleaning?
Look.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Sitting here, it's waiting. I just, like I said, I got to have a couple bucks.
Don't you have enough nozzles now, Don?
Not from the .4s.
Oh, no.
You know what I ought to do? Thinking about it, I had to dry brush some enamel silver on these where these pads are for the writing, just to kind of give it a little. I don't know, whatever.
No, not really. That looks good, just
Put a
like it
silver
is.
painting pen into it.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Not too fancy. Not
No,
too.
I don't want it to be fancy. I'm kind of deciding on whether I want to do like a patina or something like that to it now. But
Yeah.
everybody's like, "What'd you go with the sterile blue for?" And I'm like, "Because it's the filament I had." But other than that, because I think it looks fine.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want black, you wouldn't even be able to see nothing.
Yeah.
Have the guys from the boys club, have they seen that yet?
No, not yet. That's going to be coming up here soon, and they're going to be all over this thing.
Yep.
You should do some video of it. You know, if you have a way to capture video.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but then you need to get a release from all the parents and everything with the kids.
And there's actually, I got both the pack is what I'm at right now doing that, and then the kids from the Boy Scouts, they were asking if they could borrow this when it's done. So
Mhm.
yeah, people are already asking if they can borrow it, and they haven't even seen it yet. I'm like, wow, you guys really put a lot of faith in my abilities, don't you?
Hey, why not?
I know that sounds like a scary thing. I mean,
What do you mean today is Friday, Rover?
Yeah, but see there, you did it.
I did.
Vegas, it's always Friday.
You know, I got this fan in here too. I could probably wire that in just for fun. Just be that, like, if you're doing it in the summer, you know, you just put this fan in there so it's blowing on you.
Too bad there's no way that you can put a screen in that.
Hey, Ron.
Oh, are you kidding me? I could put a screen in here.
Because you could probably get a Raspberry Pi program, write it up, and just have it display like something like countdown information, all that other stuff. You know, make it look like an actual display. Yeah.
It'd have to be small, and it could go right about there.
How's it going on the giveaways?
We'll put the
Uh-oh.
fan in.
Have you heard anything from the filament people?
Not yet. I'm going to be talking with Ron. Actually, I'm going to go probably see him next week, so I'll talk with him then, and I'll find out what's going on with that. I'll let him know that the filament never got reached to anybody. So
All right,
Yeah.
I'm dropping. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep.
Take care, man.
All right,
Take
see ya.
care.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on late myself either, guys. So I might be
Yeah,
jumping
no,
off
this
soon.
wasn't going to be a real long stream. I got stuff I got to do, and so it was just something to do after Ricky's.
Yeah, and last night and yesterday you just dropped off, so we all kind of said, "Okay, where are we going to go now?"
The wireless went out, and so my uncle restarted the system, which he didn't know I was gone. He didn't know I was streaming yet.
Ah,
So when he restarted it, it killed the stream.
Yeah, turn your mic up.
I told you I'm rolling cigarettes. Just about done.
Ah, okay.
rolling cigarettes. Soon I'll be over here rolling freaking weed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 'cause October 17th comes, and that's when everybody's going to be smoking up and so high, no one's going to know what the hell's going on.
That's what I should do. I
Yeah.
should just move to freaking Canada.
Yeah. Everybody in Canada is going to be singing one day, "Flying High."
No, but probably singing Rocket Man.
Oh. Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Then I can go back
Gonna
to
be a
trying to
long,
wire
long
this
time.
stupid thing. It irritates the snot out of me. Huh? Yeah. She can take one today. Tomorrow she can come with me in the morning. Yeah, that's fine. Why don't you just have her come?
I was in Facebook chat with Sunlu today.
Then I can stop. If you go home, I can stop.
Sent them my address. Told them I need 2 rolls of white filament ASAP.
No, I'm gonna use the card to get her thing. Yes, I'm gonna use the card. Okay.
Oh man. I hope Mother Nature's going to be kind to me tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I just have to stop and get her some clothes for her. Yeah, we're getting us. Okay, but just call the school then, or teacher, and tell her to come here after school. All right, sorry about that. That was school talk.
Yeah.
Getting all the showers lined up for the day. Are you going to Madison today? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. All right. Now what I do with my freaking pliers? I got to see if I can do this again. God, I hate this. I hate it. It takes me a couple tries, but I always get it, you know?
Yeah. How's your wife feeling today?
She's feeling good today.
Yeah.
Yep, she feels better now. She just took a shower.
Uh-huh.
That's the one thing, man. Taking showers, it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, I mean, I guess I'm always here, but them guys, you know.
Yeah, but I'm glad I have a shower, not a bathtub. If I had a bathtub, I would probably first get up when the water's cold.
Well, see, I can't stand up when I take a shower.
Oh, so you got to sit down. You got one of those sit-down chairs in the shower?
Yeah, because I mean, standing up's bad enough with not being able to feel your feet for balance.
Yeah.
But when you close your eyes and try to stand up,
you
fall over.
Yeah.
You know, so I have to have a shower stool.
Do you have a brush for her?
Kind of. It's broken.
Oh, wait. How is this one?
Yeah, fortunately, I can still stand.
Yeah.
But I would rather have a bathtub.
Yeah. I mean, whether it's a shower or a bathtub, I don't care. I still have to sit.
Hey, Michael Casson. How you doing, my friend?
This one place, man, that had a nice big shower in it. Big.
Huh?
I mean,
I
you
have
could
to
have
bag
wheeled a
and tag my
wheelchair
foot
in
to
there,
take
you
a
know.
shower to keep it from getting wet. Oh man, why that? What happened to your foot?
What'd you do, Ben? I'd have to be.
Well, he has to put a bag on his foot, so I have a feeling he probably had his foot replaced.
What?
Either that, or he has a
I know.
cast. Either
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or else he has a cast on his foot because he broke it.
Yeah.
Well, I know being diabetic type 2 that one of the things that diabetics can lose is parts out their bodies, and one of them is
Yep.
first one to go is your feet.
Usually, I'm supposed to check my feet several times a day, especially not being able to feel them, you know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I've found tacks in my shoes, you know, that go all the way through into my foot. And I didn't know they were there until I
Yeah.
took my shoe off. Toe, missing a toe. I am missing a toe. Uh-oh.
Oh man. On the bottom of my foot and listen to. Oh man, sorry about that.
That happened to my uncle, too. He got his toe cut off. He got a piece of glass in it, took it out, and like 2 days later, they whacked his toe off.
Huh? Got so infected or what?
In 2 days, you know, and he was doing everything to take care of it correctly,
Yeah.
but it still got too bad that they had to take the toe.
Damn.
I mean, if they would have waited any longer, they would have had to take the foot,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you know.
Yeah.
Damn it. Your hands stick to everything here, so you can't get anything in the right spot.
And
Shit.
looks like your print is going fine.
Yeah, the print's fine. You know what? It was funny as hell yesterday. I went to do this print yesterday,
Yeah.
and it had already done one. This one. Where's my camera? This one. It just finished this one. This is the one that I designed yesterday.
Yeah.
And I hacked up and put in Tinkercad, and I wanted to print another one as soon as that one was done. I couldn't get the damn thing to home. It would home up. You push the home button, it would go up about an inch and stop, and then start printing, you know, in the air. It was freaking weird. I shut it off for a little while and tried to do everything, and it just wouldn't home. I push home, and it wouldn't home at all. Try to print it, print in the air.
Yeah. How did you fix that problem?
I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you, but I don't know. I shut it off and came back today.
Uh-huh. It was trying to tell you it needs a break, huh?
Yeah. It's just as I used to. I mean, you're missing a toe, so I mean, shouldn't matter why you should have a bag on your foot. I guess I don't understand. Unless it's just not healing correctly. Is that what the problem is, Mike?
That could be. It's been going on and off for the past 6 years.
Come on, turn down your stupid phone.
And they say once it starts happening, it sucks. Well, that sucks, man. Sorry about that.
Yep. Damn,
Sure, someday it's going to be my problem, too.
Yeah, hope not.
Well, I'm sure it will, you know. My health is just crappy. Damn it. I just get it there, man, and then I move and everything falls out. Because my big old sausage fingers, you know.
Yeah.
And I just can't quite get it in there.
Oh, cool. Up to the 6th layer now. That means settings.
Damn it.
And
I get it in there and it sticks to my freaking hand, man. Trying to thread a needle here. I suppose you guys can't see me when I'm getting pissed off about, but Still can't see, but I don't care. At least you're in the right direction.
Today is Taco Day.
Today is
Yeah.
who?
Today is National Taco Day.
Oh,
Right.
what's
Yeah.
Taco Hell?
Wish I could find a local place here where I could get some tacos.
Looks like I'll be going to Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're probably giving away tacos today.
yeah, tacos and burritos.
Ah, burrito. Yeah, I haven't been to Burrito Boys in a while.
Yeah.
Nice time to visit the boys.
With a little bit of guacamole sauce.
Not a big fan of guacamole, believe it or not.
Yeah, man. God, I haven't had one since I was back there in America, back in my teenage years, when I was still going to school.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I feel for you.
Well, it says today is National Taco Day. I just read across it on Twitter. It just popped up.
Yeah. I remember one day, several years ago, when I was still living down south in Germany, and I wasn't handicapped like now, and I had my own car. I went to a so-called Mexican restaurant. Went in there, sat down. I started looking at the card, and I thought, "Oh my God!" I stood up again. The waitress was just coming to me, and I stood up, put my jacket back on. I said, "Sorry, but I'm not going to eat here." She asked me why, and I told her, this is not a Mexican restaurant. Everything that I see here on the card is coming from Spain or Italian, but not from Mexico."
What'd you say about that?
She just looked at me as if, yeah, how the hell do you know?
And how the hell do you know, Dom?
Hey, when you're raised in Arizona.
Yeah, I know it.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
kind of interesting. John Mack, like my report that I put out about the YouTube thing, about the Murphs thing that's going on.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just wow. Okay.
Now the tricky part is getting. Hey, llama!
Hey, Australia is here.
How's it going, Tom?
What's up? I'm not Australian. I just like their hats.
How you doing, Tom?
All right. Took the day off to play paperwork and got it done faster than I thought.
Oh,
And you decided I might as well go on a live stream. What the hell?
Yeah, you know.
yeah, that's always good when you got the
You guys are like a bad drug.
Yeah.
Being online is always like that.
Pretty much, yep.
What are you playing around with now?
This is actually an LED light that was in my kitchen. I loved it. It's a direct replacement for the round fluorescent bulbs of some of those kitchen lights.
Yeah.
And I was replacing the bulbs with the fluorescence like crazy. So I put this in about a year ago. Put two of them in. It takes two. And this one burned out, which I've never. And it's the bulbs. You probably can't see it, but you can see there's a bunch of them that are like blackened. The actual LEDs burned out.
Oh, there we go.
Which I've never heard of. Thing hasn't even lasted a year. I think it's just about a year I had it.
They're designed that way. They have a timer in them.
Yeah, they just might. Well, the other one's still going bright, and the problem is I can't get this exact same one, but I just got another one and put it in yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I don't care. It's still, they're like $8. The fluorescent bulbs are like 12. I was replacing the fluorescent bulbs every year. These are cheaper. They're brighter. They're more energy efficient. They don't make that bzzz sound that the fluorescents do. So you know what? If I have to replace it every year, just like I did the fluorescents, I'm still saving a few bucks.
Yeah.
And it's a brighter light, and I like the light better too. I hate fluorescents, that flickery.
Yeah.
We found some actually on Amazon that we put in my office in the shops because me and my boss found them, and we're like, you get 6 4-foot bulbs for like, they were $50 before. Now they're all the way down to 37, and I've seen them for, I actually just bought some at 32 on sale for 6 of them. We started using them as drop lights at that price. If we drop it and break it, you got 6 of them for $30. A regular drop light costs us more than that. So we start carrying around as drop lights. Let the guys just take them. Here, have one. Plug it in. Here's your drop light. Stick it somewhere. I'm going to have to 3D print a design, some kind of stand so we can stand them up in the corner or something.
There you go.
They're awesome, and they last. I mean, we've dropped stuff on them, and one of them I should get a picture of it. It's like bent in half, and I guess they're like 4 or 5 sections of bulbs inside, even though it's 1 4-foot bulb. There's actually smaller sections. The middle of it's all dead, but either end still works. It's like, who cares? Keep using it. And I mean, at that price, they're like $5 a piece. You break one, you're not going to cry about it. You know, a real drop lights are $30, $40. You knock them over with those halogen bulbs. I mean, you just jar it too hard, and those things pop. The bulbs are like $12, $15 a piece. You have to be all careful and not get finger oil on them and use rubber gloves installing the halogen bulb and all that BS. It's like, why bother?
Yeah.
And these are brighter, and it's not, I shouldn't say brighter, it's not as intense direct light. It's, you know, it's a fluorescent bulb. I mean, an LED bulb. Looks just like a fluorescent 4-foot tube.
They're nice and
But
bright.
it's LED.
Like, cool.
Yeah. Well, this light right above my head, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I was just talking to Michael there quick. He's just
That's one of them right there. I took the regular bulbs out, and that's one of those LED circle lights.
nice.
Mounted it in the fan. They actually make them now to do that. They're actually made with like the circle missing and a little mount, so it goes right in there for like $15 or $20. Way better. I'll take LED over fluorescent any day of the week.
I agree with you, man. Fluorescents are horrible.
I freaking hate them. I'll go back to regular old incandescent lights before I go to a fluorescent. Halogens are nice, but they don't last. They're hot.
Oh yeah, they are.
They
Burn your
freaking.
fingers.
Yeah, well, it's not so much that. It's just that, you know, they generate a lot of heat. I mean, LED, people don't realize LEDs generate a lot of heat too. There's a lot of heat coming out of an LED light, but comparatively, it's less. They use less
Slightly
energy.
cooler than a regular light bulb. That's for a fact.
What?
They're usually light. They're usually not as hot as a regular light bulb.
Oh, they're not as hot. But the other thing is you got the stupid little transformer, which generates a lot of heat. People don't realize the bulb itself doesn't generate the heat, but the LED's transformer does. But even still, it's not as much as a regular old incandescent bulb. Nowhere near as much as like a halogen or what's that other one? High pressure or whatever it is. It's all the rage now. Most of the street lights are that.
LED
Halogen and high pressure sodium or whatever it is.
Okay. Most of my street lights in our area have all gone LED now.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I mean, those LEDs do bright in the roads way better than those other lights used to.
I like how people are like coloring them now because they're too white and they're bitching that they're not yellow enough. It's like I kind of like the bright white.
Yeah.
Because you can always select a warm white or a bright white. I much prefer the bright white over the warm white.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some 2-footers too. There's actually why the camera's working now because there's one up in front of me, kind of behind my television.
Yeah, I got a shop light here that needs to go up, but I'm redoing my whole basement, so
Yeah, screw those shop lights.
it's too dark.
I'm telling you. Well, you're in Canada, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you can get there, but I get them through Amazon, and they used to be, the first set I got were $64. I remember that, and that was still cheap. That's $10 a tube, which is still cheaper than a fluorescent tube. That's why we got them. Then we bought a bunch of them, and I redid our whole shop in them because we were popping fluorescents left and right. And I got a whole. My boss just said, "Let's just while we're up on the ladders, let's just do them all." So we bought like 4 boxes of 6 and redid the whole shop over and all LEDs. Then he bought some more, and we did his basement over. Then we did the office over and some where he doesn't have decorative lighting. I bought some, and now they're down to like $32, $35 for a box of 6. Again, I don't know what you can get in Canada, but
We can get the same.
look for the T5 LED 4-foot bulbs. It comes in packs of like 6. They got them in packs of 8 and 10 now too for under $100.
Well, I went to Costco over here, and I was buying a new light anyway because down in my basement, all I have are just the screw-in bulbs. You know, and they don't give off any light.
Yeah, see, I like recessed for mood lighting, not really bright light, illuminating.
Yeah.
It's good for dining room and stuff, but like where you are now, I'd want more light, the recess. The only advantage to recess, too, is they're recessed. You're not going to whack them. Yeah, you going to mail that? Oh, why don't you deposit that check, too, then? Do it all in one shot.
You deposit it.
You just deposit it. Keep it. I just don't want you to forget it. Is all I care about. It's $200. It's ours. I just don't want it getting lost and not getting used. All right. I gotta deposit mine.
Yeah, deposit checks today too. Well, tomorrow
The power companies sometimes will give away LED lights. Every Christmas here in town, we take in strands of our old lights, 100 of the bulbs, and they give you for free for trade in. You take your 2 sets in, and they give you 2 brand new sets of LEDs.
Yeah, the power company around here does a reimbursement or a trade in. They have the Lowe's, Home Depots. They have like a display, and you go in there and you give them all the incandescents, and they'll give you a fluorescent or an LED, your choice. It originally started the LEDs. You had to pay a couple bucks. You got the fluorescent for free, or it was like 5 cents or something stupid. And then the LED you had to pay like $8 or $9 for. But now the LEDs are just as cheap as the fluorescents, if not cheaper.
And safer. Because you remember those old curly cape bulbs, they still contain mercury in them.
Yeah.
And mercury, yeah, and it's not safe, really, when you think about it.
Yeah. And they're actual glass and everything. I mean, here, actually. That's the other thing about these.
I'll be back in a
This is
second.
one of them right here. They have a little snap bracket. You just snap it. You just put one little screw up into the ceiling, and it snaps onto it. You can put it anywhere along the length of it. Just snaps into the bracket.
Exactly, and they're great. I bought a whole bunch of replacement bulbs for a friend, where we actually had to change the whole what's the word that's called? Stupid thing that's inside those fluorescent light casings.
The transformer?
Not
Yeah.
Ballast. That's it. Yes.
It's a transformer. Ballast is a transformer, but yeah.
Yeah, we had to change out all his ballast because they were shot.
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest thing with fluorescents.
It's cheaper to buy these ones, and these will accept the T9s. We're like going T9s, and then they explained it to him. Okay, we'll pick those up, put those up, and we've been happy ever since.
Yeah, the ballast.
They're doing ballast.
The bulbs do.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, those are not ballast driven.
I have every light since a couple of years changed to LED in my apartment.
I have Halloween candy, so I got to eat it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wish I could enjoy Halloween candy again. Yeah.
Well, it's not like I'm going to give it to kids. I've got a freaking half-mile long dirt driveway. Nobody comes up here.
What do you got there, Kit Kat?
Reese's.
Nice.
Oh, man.
I like me some Reese's.
Oh, man. Send me a package of them.
Pretty much anything in chocolate, I'll eat.
Oh, shit.
And if I have a choice, I prefer dark chocolate.
Oh, dark chocolate is awesome.
I didn't even know that Reese's are still existent.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, you do it.
Oh God, they got Reese's freaking cereal now.
Yeah. Wow.
All right,
you,
these guys are on the
you
refrigerator.
can send me a couple bags of them. I can guarantee you they'll be gone within 2 days.
They don't take me 2 days.
Oh, right. You can't probably get them over there, huh?
Nope.
All right, we'll see you, Michael.
Hey, you do it. How you doing?
Yeah, I thought that was funny. It was actually more interesting to me talking with my mouth full of chocolate, you know?
Yeah. Reese's and Twinkies.
One food that will last the Holocaust.
Exactly.
I was watching 3D printer maker noob there. What the hell is his name?
Oh, Joe?
Yeah, Joe. Watching his building, he was getting all those things to build his mural or whatever. I only half followed that. I was actually watching it more because people were sending them candies from all over the world, and I'm like, I want to try that. I want to try that. What are those?
Yeah, I kind of did that too myself. Sent him a couple of different ones.
I still don't even really know what that mural thing's all about, but I saw all them candies, man.
Well, the mural was a community build. He wanted to build this mural for the back of his wall of Mala, and he wanted it to be in white and red. So he asked the community to, print out pieces. So I got a piece to print out. I printed out 2 of them, and 2 different reds I had.
Yeah, but what's it actually of? What's the model?
A Malta.
Oh, I get you. It's like Iceland does with his stuff. It's a landscape.
But it's the whole country.
Right. Yeah, I got you. It's like the whole island.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah, and so it came in like a whole bunch of different pieces.
So he had somebody model it, and then he broke it up into 100 or 200 squares, and I got it. I wasn't even sure. I kind of gathered that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Hey, but if somebody
does that for you, have you seen that program yet? That slices big models up for you?
Yeah, I got that program.
What is it?
I
think I have seen it, but I can't remember what the hell it is.
I just seen it the other day. I installed it. Here, let me.
Yeah, but it's only good for 30 days, right?
No, it's open source. I'm fired up here so I can.
Yeah, because I got mine right from the professor that designed that program, and mine is license free for the whole time.
Yeah, no, that's what this is too. I haven't quite figured out exactly how to use it, but
he has a video on that to explains exactly how to use it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I haven't quite figured it out.
Is that the one that Brian Baker did for the first layer?
It's what?
Is that the video you're talking about that Brian did for the first layer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yep.
I didn't remember where it came from. But yeah, I guess right, Brian did it.
No, just as Ron said that, then it came back to memory.
Yep. I haven't tried it yet, but I was going to try it. I just got to go back through on how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Baker did a good video on it.
Shows you exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, if anybody in America wants to send me a couple bags of Twinkies and Reese's, just send me your PayPal address, and I'll send you the money for the postage.
Yeah, the new Twinkies are not the same.
Nah, I'm talking about the old Twinkies, with the...
You can't get them anymore. You realize Hostess went under.
Huh?
Hostess closed down for like 2 years. Someone bought them out and reopened and brought them all back, but they're not the same.
Oh, man, you kidding.
Hostess closed. Hostess went under like back in, 2008, 2009.
They're still available in Canada.
For a while. That they're just in limbo.
Yeah, and how are the Twinkies now?
They're not the same.
Well, it's still the same in Canada, but
everybody was
just not the same.
They last forever. They have a bunch in storage. Don't worry about it. They never go bad.
I'm sure there's some bomb shelter. Someone from the 60s still has a box of the originals just sitting there.
Oh, I'm sure there's more than one of them.
With a bunch of roaches staring at him going, open me up, man.
Nah, but seriously, if anybody wants to send me some Reese's and Twinkies, just contact me, send me your PayPal address, and I'll send you the money for the postage.
Well, it only took me like 16 hours to get that.
Open ship in first class. Hey, Robbie, man.
See, Robbie Mac's willing to do it for you.
Yeah.
I gotta put these in the refrigerator.
Robbie in there? Hey, Robbie, how you doing?
I'll put a Twinkie in the envelope and ship it first class. That would be funny.
Yeah, it would. How's it going, Rob? Yeah, I'm streaming today because I don't know when I'll stream again. My wife's going in tomorrow again.
Yeah, and I'll be doing the stream tomorrow.
I don't know when I'll be back. It all depends how it goes tomorrow with her. We got to go meet with her cardiologist, and they're going to do a scope on her, and then go from there. Don't know if they're going to do a stent or if she's got to get cracked open again. Or we have no idea. So
Sounds like fun.
I just figured I'd stream a little bit today because it might be a few weeks before I'm back or something. I never know.
Yeah, and I'm getting feedback. I think that's coming from Nama.
Yeah. He usually does that.
Needs to turn this volume down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbie Mac, don't forget to put a Reese's in there too.
Yeah, me and you both. Because no matter what, it's going to suck. I mean, if she has to get cracked again, we have nowhere for her to go. She's going to have to go to a nursing home because we don't have a house to live in. We're still living in that damn trailer. So she will have to, after all of that, and it breaks up. Where's this bastard? All right, I'm done.
And Tom, you need to turn the volume down on the speakers.
I don't even think they're on.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Everything's coming as an echo through your channel back.
Really? This mic is just not worth it, I guess.
No, the mic is too good.
Dang, that $13 mic I got, man, is a champ.
This is what I got. Is that better? If I just stand here and hunch over it like an old-fashioned newsman.
Mine's kind of the same thing.
Welcome to the 3D printing news.
$13 right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Is it actually working through this?
Yeah.
Or is it working through this?
Yeah. And here's my microphone.
Or is it doing both?
No, it's just
I
coming
wonder if
through
that's
your
the
mic.
problem.
No, it's coming through your mic. I didn't hear nothing when you tapped on the camera.
You didn't hear it when I tapped on the camera?
Oh. Right. Didn't want to have to do it this way, but I guess I have.
Audio in. No, it's that one.
My fingers just are not working today.
If I just put it here, that should be better anyways, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
And I could probably turn it down a little, and that way it's not so sensitive. How's that?
Yeah, you turn your sensitivity down a touch. I wonder if I have one of these longer. I bet you I do.
If that's better. And then I can turn the TV back up and I can actually hear what the hell you guys are saying besides hearing.
Oh, yeah.
So did you guys see my little llama spinning around in circles last night?
Yes, I did. That was cool. Turning one way and then stopping and then turning the other way.
Yeah, I just have them taped to the top of the freaking pulleys. They're going right now. See the little llamas going around in circles.
Let's see what we got in here. You should have a fan with a cable long enough for this, I would think.
Oh man,
That's not long enough.
I'm still waiting for postage from Accelerate
See, I can just cut this one off.
so that I can finally start my Hypercube build.
See,
I hope
Hypercube. Design your own.
Yeah, I got a box full of parts here, motors and well,
I'll just go like this.
the control board. I still have to order that one, but I've got the nozzle and almost everything there except for the control board.
Yeah.
That darn thing's
Thing
gonna
actually came out pretty
You
good.
know, if you order it through that Banggood, they have it where you can put money in an account now there and save it until you have enough money to buy what you want.
Yeah, they give you a discount for that too. Amazon's doing that now too.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
you can put $100 in, and they give you $110 worth of material if you leave it there for a month or something,
Well, yeah.
or if you use it over a month, or there's some catch. In other words, they basically want to hang on to your money for a while.
Yeah.
so that they can earn interest on it.
Yep.
Yeah, something along those lines. But
I didn't do this to be
in reality, what's it hurt? I mean,
Yeah, that would be an idea. Just
Especially if you have a hard time
€5
saving the money
every
for
month.
yourself, you know?
yeah. I mean, I shop from Amazon probably 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh, yeah. My wife gets so goddamn mad at me.
Is that echoing again?
No.
Is it echoing?
Not yet.
Okay, why are we stuck on Wile E. Coyote saying, I never realized that sign, what that sign said. Till just now.
It's close, though, ain't it?
Yeah. You bet, boy, you. Thought this was a family channel.
It is a family channel. It doesn't say nothing wrong.
It implies.
It might imply, but if your
I
kids
always
don't
have-
understand what that is, I'm sorry.
Yeah, freezer all the time.
It shouldn't be on
Oh,
YouTube.
that's nice. You got to be happy
Really
that
like
I'm not
this
living
one.
close to you, Robbie Mac. Otherwise, I'd come over and rob your freezer.
Well, if you live close to Robbie Mac, you could just go to the store and pick up some for about $4, $3. Get a dozen of them.
It doesn't. That wouldn't even last me a day.
Well, I'm saying they're not expensive. You can get as many as you freaking want.
Yeah. Happy, joy.
Yeah, instead of 20 cigarettes a day, 20 Reese's a day.
There you go.
That would be a good reason to stop smoking.
That would be potty problems. I'd be pooping for a month.
I'm that way
Eat
with
that many
cheese,
Reese's.
man. My cheese is love my
You know, have you guys ever seen this thing? Comes with eSun filaments. This is actually pretty cool for what it is. Like, gives you all the different filaments and a quick description of what it is. And it gives you a full list on the back of all their strengths and weaknesses and their temperatures and all their properties, right down to their, you know, all the scientific study crap of each filament and type.
Yeah,
it's
they
actually
put it in
pretty
every box.
Yeah. I think that's
I got
really
with
cool,
my,
though. And they do update it. It's my other point is they do update it because I was reading one of these and they had a PLA at 64% tensile strength, and now it's at 60 with their PLL plus.
So I guess they've made it stronger.
Don't have the spare money to pay for the postage. I'm still waiting for money myself at the moment.
Nice.
Oh,
The color changing is the strongest one.
Really?
Yeah. Next to the PA smokes everything. It's like twice as strong as everything. Yeah, their color changing is 66% or 66 rating, tensile strength. MPAs, whatever that is.
Micropounds.
Might be. But PLA is still the strongest in, you know, your general. Everything else, it's in the 60s. The PLA and PLA plus are both in the 60s. ABSs are in the low 40s. PETG is in the upper 40s.
I don't know what I was thinking, but
Bronze fill is almost 70.
oh yeah.
All the carbon fibers are really weak.
Isn't that funny?
You know what's really funny? Flex has more tensile strength than ABS.
Well, yeah, because it will stretch for 100 miles.
Yeah, but that's not tensile strength. Stretch doesn't include in tensile strength.
Oh, yeah.
That's your there's one of those here for it. Elongation, that's what it is. Which, you know, the Flex should smoke everything. Yeah. Flex is at 500% elongation. PVA goes up to 360.
Really?
PETG is 228 with your elongation strength.
I guess you guys still can't see what I'm doing, but
Percent of elongation before braking.
about that.
It will go 228% before it breaks. That's pretty cool. It's cool that they actually give you that information, though. I hate these people, especially on Facebook, that keep ABS is the strongest material ever. Print everything on ABS. ABS is not stronger. ABS is weaker than PLA. Quite a bit weaker than PLA.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's what I used to think, that it was stronger.
And it's not. Everyone thinks it's stronger. It's not. It's impact resistance. There's a big difference.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but the information that was out there and what I had been watching and stuff when I first started printing is that ABS sucks to print, but it's a lot stronger than ABS, or a lot stronger than anything else out there, and that's why I didn't mind printing with it. ABS.
Yeah.
It's actually cheap.
Printers, my 3D printers, all PLA, the whole thing.
Well, I understand.
Why? Because it's stiffer and it's stronger. It's rigid. It doesn't have impact resistance, but there's no impact on my printer. There's nothing getting slammed into each other unless I screw something up and then I want it to break instead of something else breaking. That's a good thing.
I understand that now, I'm saying back when I first started printing. All right, you do it. You have a fun day.
I'm not even watching the chat. Who's even in the chat?
Ryan Mack, Joe Paddock,
Michael Castle,
Rover.
Yeah.
Let's see if
I
turn
think
this
Hilltech, which is Colin, I believe.
Oh, well, he must be at work or something today.
And I just got a Discord message from Accelerate. Hi, Don. I have not sent your parcel yet.
Rover, you don't count. You're in everything.
Pay for the postage.
All right.
Hello.
So I sent him a message asking him if he has PayPal so that I can send him some money for the postage.
And I put that stupid tester away and I need it again.
If I put that, you guys can still hear me, right? No problem. I can turn that down even more with the mic sitting here. Yeah. I'm trying to get a nice balance between the TV speakers and being able to hear you guys and the mic not keying and echoing on you.
Yeah.
You getting an echo now?
No.
Other than Wiley over there freaking beating the crap out of his cameras and mics?
Well, I'm trying to get it situated a little bit so you can almost see.
It's just, I love the sound when somebody grabs their mic. It's like, oh.
Well, this shouldn't be
Godzilla attacking the Earth. Godzilla.
Yeah.
That Earth creature stole my Q-35 Elodium space modulator. He makes me very angry.
Oh, it's cleaning and yard work, actually. Oh.
Everyone's got a Marvin the Martian or Marvin print that they print, but there's no actual Marvin the Martian Marvin. What's up with that?
Yeah, but the one that Neri did last night, that looked really cool with the blue and yellow.
What was that?
I said the one that Neri did last night, that looked really cool.
What one did he do? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, on that new printer that from G-Tech.
Yeah, but what did he print? What was he printing?
That Marvin.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the new dual color G-Techy CR10 knockoffy thing.
Yeah. And that thing printed off the bat.
Yeah, I hear it's actually G-Tech actually did something right.
Hey, TK, how you doing, my friend?
Oh, TK in there finally?
Yeah.
How's it going?
And just posted. Hey, that's a cool one. I like that.
Well, it's not going to work that way. So,
But that thing is going to be harder than hell to print.
What? I gotta actually watch the chat, I guess, huh?
Yeah,
Marvin, my chat disappeared on me somehow. Smoke. That's a good thing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're printing that with your resin printer, right?
Now let's see what voltage. What do you think's coming out of it?
That would be cool if you could print one from each one.
Oh, you can't see it.
We got 24 volts.
This is my tornado, so yes, it's 24 volts, and I gotta get her down to I gotta get her down to 12.
Why you gotta get her down to 12 for?
My LEDs are 12 volt.
Ah.
So
Oh wow, a real Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
It really doesn't look like him though. I mean it does, but it doesn't. I guess it's close. I think I got a model one because it still doesn't look like Marvin the Martian to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like the original true
Uh-huh.
Marvin.
TK printed that a couple of years ago. And that thing needs fixing.
Well, this ain't going good.
Yeah, those legs are a little bit too thin. Just like that.
Did you model that? Whatever his name is, Turkin Tanks, 3D Tanks. Did you model that?
No, that's from Shaggy Dude.
Well, thought he modeled it the way he's talking.
Let me see what the comments are. This is my favorite alien.
Nope, guess not. Yeah, it's just something. It's not. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it at all.
Yeah.
It's just there's something about that model. I've yet to find a Marvin the Martian that looks like Marvin the Martian from the 1960s cartoons.
Yeah.
There we go. 12.5 should be good enough, eh? You think? 12.5. That should be good.
Feet too large and body too tall. Yeah, that's true. And
well, the feet are supposed to be large, but yeah, those do look a little too large.
Yeah. And then the legs are too thin. Just like that part that's holding the brush up on his helmet.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good model. Don't get me wrong. It's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, but if you try to print that, first off, you're going to need a lot of support. And then the next problem is when you try to break off that support from his helmet so that the brush will be standing up, who knows? The brush might fall down because of that little lead that's holding it.
Yeah, I'd probably break it up anyways and print it in parts and make it huge.
Yeah. That would be the best thing.
It's just like printing my my Muttley. If you guys know who Muttley is, I did the Muttley model. But printing them's a pain. The bottom of them, the way his fur comes down above his legs, there's just no way I can model it without, having to have supports there.
This one. No.
Uh-huh.
You can't.
That'd be a good idea, TK. But before I print that, I would definitely make the legs thicker and that part up on the top too.
Yeah, I wonder if I could just pull that into Tinkercad and remodel it.
Yeah.
It's darn close. I mean, it's a good model. Whoever did it did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need self tapping. I just need.
Oh, and I found out what the problem was with my canopy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The STL file was okay in Tinkercad. Then I exported it as a STL back to my PC, and then all of a sudden the complete canopy is there. So I just have to reprint that one part again.
Huh.
That's really strange.
I'm going to blow up the Earth. It obscures my view of Venus.
I don't remember that.
It's like one of two voices. I can do him and I can do Yoda. Because it's almost actually, people don't realize it's almost exactly the same voice.
Yeah.
Use the Force, Luke. Mm. That Earth creature, he makes me very angry. Very angry indeed.
Do it, not try.
Oh, I like the dog. That's really cool.
What's that?
He just posted a link to the dog model from the Marvin the Martian. Canine.
Oh, okay.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
What do we got there, DK?
Wait a minute. Thingiverse.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of support on him, though, eh?
I like the picture of him glow in the dark. That's pretty cool. If you go to the thing and then you scroll through all the pictures the guy's got.
Yeah. So here's here's a
got all
touch
kinds of designs.
You won't need
Is that his?
too much support
This
there,
one of TK's?
but you're going to need support under him.
No, this ain't TK's.
Robo
Oh, there's a lot of
Minion.
good ones in here. Cool. I like them. Put up a couple of years, TK. He's got some good ones. This is one of his that I did here.
What?
This one right here.
Oh, who did that?
TK. And I got another
Really?
one somewhere. I did a couple of his.
Yeah. Yeah, TK, put a link up to your Thingiverse page.
Yeah, he just said it's not his.
Oh, I thought that one was yours. That's yours. Because I put it up on your page, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He says he didn't sculpt that. What do you use to sculpt with? I'm assuming he probably uses ZBrush.
There you go.
If he's doing that kind of work.
There you go, Tom. There's a link to TK's.
Yeah, I just saw it. What do you use to sculpt with TK? Do you use ZBrush or Blender or something?
I think he uses ZBrush.
Yeah. Trying to figure out ZBrush Core, and it's just too much of a pain in the butt. Sculptors is so easy.
Nah, I haven't learned any of it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sculptors,
that's the one I
dude.
did,
You got to try Sculptors. Just download it and start playing with it. It's literally like being a kid in grade school playing with clay.
Uh-huh.
So easy to use.
Yeah, if you go in and if you look at that Oriental Dragon, I did that one, and I got pictures in there of it.
Where?
Click on it and scroll down. Then click on the picture that's sitting there. It's the only picture down there. Makes. Under makes.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap! You use Carrera? I can't even use Carrera anymore. It won't even run.
And like ZBrush, That's
I used to love Carrera. You know what's even better if you're using Carrera? Have you tried oh God, what's the other one that they bought out? It is destroyed. I loved it even better before Carrera or during Carrera. I can't believe you use Carrera. That's so funny. That's like one of my very first. That's what I learned on was the original before it was Carrera. What was it? Ray Dream Designer. That's what it started. That was Ray Dream. And then Ray Dream Designer, and then it became Carrera. And actually, it became something else in between.
Yeah. Carrera 8.5 runs great on Win 10.
Yeah, don't run it all on Max no more.
Yeah,
they say it does, but it don't.
Yeah, but Joe Paddock says, yeah, Daz has killed the software.
Yes, Daz has killed all their softwares that they buy up. Oh, Hexagon, yes. I used to love Hexagon. God, Hexagon was the best.
I remember Bryce.
Yep, Bryce. They're all in the same group. They were all bought up by the same group. Evo or Evano or whatever it was that bought all of them up.
Yeah, I remember Bryce. I was trying Bryce.
Yep, Ray Dream. Ray Dream's what I learned on.
I was trying Bryce out, but I wasn't coming clear with that.
Yeah, Bryce is way after Ray Dream. Ray Dream was the first really affordable customer grade 3D app you could buy back in, God, that was like mid-90s that came out.
Yeah.
That and because it came out at the same time. Sketcher. Anybody remember Sketcher? The original Sketcher?
Oh, now we're talking old.
Which is now Painter.
Yeah.
When it first came out, it was
3D, Browser.
Yeah. Sketcher was a line drawing, realistic pencil drawing app that became Painter. They started adding color and watercolors and all that. It became Painter. I got the original Painter when Painter first came out. I got Painter 1.0. Matter of fact, somewhere around here when it used to come in a paint can. You used to buy the app and it would come in an actual paint can. Somewhere around here, I think I still got the paint can.
I remember selling them.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that app.
My last job, I was working at a software company as a reseller.
Huh.
Yeah, I never got Bryce. It never did it for me. I mean, it was fun. It was cute. I used it. I used it before Carrera and Bryce matched together. I used to use them together, but then they both got bought by NVO or AVO or whatever it was. And they actually became one because Bryce is actually integrated in Carrera now. All the landscaping stuff in Carrera is Bryce. It's the same stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and Joe says all the Daz software runs great on Win 10.
Yeah, I might actually have to get a Windows unit just so I can run some of the Daz software again because Daz doesn't like Macs.
Yeah, take a leak. Get rid of some coffee.
Rover posted a link for you.
Oh, I have them all. They just don't run. They crash constantly.
Yeah.
Sometimes Carrera won't even open up anymore.
Oh.
Carrera is not 64-bit, and Macs are all 64-bit. You can't even run a Mac if it's not 64-bit anymore. 32-bit apps don't run on Macs anymore.
Yeah.
And all of that. Hexagon is 32-bit. Carrera is 32-bit. Bryce is 32-bit. The only thing not, Daz Studio runs. Daz Studio runs fine on my Mac.
Yeah, no. Rover posted a Mac info for you.
Yeah, I know. I've gone through all that. I've done it all. It just doesn't work.
Mac still works for the new Daz software, buddy.
I can't get any of it to
buddy
run right.
Buddy of mine uses it. Uh-huh.
I fire up Carrera. It's all 32-bit. It says it won't run on my Mac. My Mac's all 64-bit now. Unless he's running an older OS. And this is an old Mac. The very old Mac. Matter of fact, the brand new Apple just came out with a new OS last week.
Yep.
And I can't even install it. It keeps telling me my Mac's too old.
That sounds like you need to get a new one.
No, well, that's just it. The only reason why I haven't, I just bought my mother a brand new one. My old one, that's over 10 years old now, is faster than her brand new one by a lot.
Oh, who we got here?
I mean, a lot faster.
Hey, Brandon Thompson.
I've been doing some RC stuff. I haven't done it in a little while. But yeah, no, I can't wait until this next summer. I'm gonna get back into my RCs. I got a bunch of RC cars, I got drones, I got all kinds of stuff, and I want to get back into that if I can get out more.
Yeah, you need to be a Patreon from Ricky, and then download his trucks and his Jeeps and make them into a RC.
Yeah, that's too much work. I've got enough RCs. I don't need to. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of cool to design one and print a whole RC car, but
you mean like that F1 that what's his name again?
Oh, that
RC. I loved Hexagon. God, I so want to start using Hexagon again. That was still my favorite by far. Hexagon and Carrera were.
Yeah.
Hexagon was awesome. I mean, Hexagon was worlds ahead of its time when it first came out.
Mike, you know the one that Joel Telling made in large scale?
Yeah, the Open RC.
Yeah, the Open RC. But what was the name of that guy again?
That I don't know. I forget who did it, but yeah,
Oh man, I can't remember his name.
What do you got there? Llama 8.5 Pro.
I think I still have Hexagon on here somewhere. It is an application. Oh, I don't have any of my hard drives plugged in. They're all shut off. That's why I can't find it. Mac users, Hexagon 2.5 is not a universal binary and may have some stability issues on Intel Macs.
Uh-huh.
And this is
every day. She's sick of everybody. She wants to take off. In other words, she wants to move to Tennessee now. And by dinner time, it'll be changed again.
God, I still want to use Hexagon again. I'm almost ready to pull out one of my old Macs just so I can use it again.
One thing
I
I
should
never
yank the
used
one
was
out
a
of the
Mac or
garage.
an Apple. I had an Apple computer once I got for free, and I sold it at the garage sale for $10. I had a hard time getting $10 for it.
Llama Joe Paddock just wrote, tell Llama that Carrera 8.5 does have a 64-bit Mac.
Really? I haven't looked in a while. I'm actually there right now. I was just looking and started window clicking.
Yeah.
The last time I tried to open up Carrera, it just bugged out and said, screw you, and shut down and locked everything up and made my whole computer go funky.
Yeah. Ron's back here. I got one for you, Ron. There you go. This is a thing from Thingiverse. Be good for you.
Okay.
I remember paying for Carrera. I probably shelled out $2 or $3 grand for Carrera over the years. It was like $200 here, $400 there, $500 there, a couple $100 to get the Pro upgrade. And then Dad's bought it, destroyed it, and made it free.
Rice drum rattler?
Yeah. Hot leaf.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
Rice drum rattler.
Well, they still have Bryce there for $20.
It had the Canadian leaf on it, so.
No, that's a wee leaf, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go Z to Daz Studio.
Huh? Carrera 8.5 Pro is now $285. Wow.
It's
That's
cheap.
expensive.
No,
That's
that's cheap for
expensive.
Dad. Carrera is actually it's right up there. If you know how to use it, Carrera is actually right up there with like Blender. Not quite, but very close. It'll do almost anything Blender will do, and a lot easier.
Huh.
It's got a much better. It's actually got a better renderer, or did. Again, I haven't looked at it in a million years. Probably been 5-6 years since I looked at it. Once Dad's got a hold of it, I kind of sort of stopped looking. $285.
Yep.
But I own it. I know I do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember my dad's studio. I got my password right. I can't believe it.
There you go, Mama.
What? What am I missing?
Marvin the Martian there from TK.
Oh, is he? Version 2 of Marvin the Martian. Oh, that's much better. That's bizarre. Oh, I see. He's got it split in 2 parts already, so you just glue it together.
Yep, just lay it down in the bed.
Yeah.
It's a curiosity. Mama, what are you printing anyways? If you don't mind me asking.
Who, me?
Yeah.
And
What am I printing?
Legs.
Oh, you can actually see my printer going in the background, can't you?
Yeah.
It's a little itty bitty. You probably can't actually see it printing, can you? I modeled a little witch that I'm testing out. It's just like a little cute witch head.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, but you can see right now his legs are a little bit thicker, and also that part up on top of
Here, I'll turn it so
that
you can
brush.
see it. Not that you can see it because it's too far away, but I'm just doing a little demo print before I throw it up on Thingiverse and I gotta update all my My Mini Factories because I keep forgetting to upload to My Mini Factory.
Yeah, right now I have to model. Well, my friend's modeling and designing right now, but I need to go in and fix a couple models I have already that my friend helped me design, but I'll be uploading it to Thingiverse soon, hopefully.
Oh.
There you go, Marvin the Martian done and his stick of dynamite. Oh, maybe
I like how Daz has built into Maya now. How did they pull that out? How is Daz still even alive? They destroy everything they get their hands on.
Yeah.
They have like zero customer feedback, support, and yet they do some. I mean, they really do. They have some amazing. Daz Studio is just. It's actually amazing what you can do with it.
Yeah.
I think it's better than Poser now. I haven't used either one of them in years and years and years and years and years. They're not even showing Carrera as even being accessible in my list.
Yeah, but hey guys, I have to go.
Yeah.
I have an appointment that I have to go to.
Well,
yeah.
I'll try to stop
that's right. They want you to use their stupid install manager.
So I would like to say thank you all. Have a nice day. And take care, everybody, huh?
I'll try to stop in tomorrow.
Yeah. And I will be doing the stream tomorrow, 1500 here, 8 a.m. over there.
8 a.m.
8 or 7.
Yeah, could be out.
Are you going to start at 8 or 7 then? Because I usually started at 8 or 7.
Yeah. Okay.
7 a.m. Ouch.
Hey, take care.
All right, Don. Yeah. So Mine's down to 3.
I might have to. No, see, it's showing my license for Carrera 8.5 Pro, but it's not letting me download it. It's saying I got to pay for it to download it. Which means I'm sure one of my drives I've got it stored on because I never throw any of that stuff away. I might have to try Carrera again. I like Carrera. I always liked Carrera back in the day before Daz got a hold of it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not a universal binary though, which means it'll run just fine on the old Motorola chips, but not on the Intel chips.
Yep.
And mine's one of the first Intel chips. I think it's the very first Intel chip.
I actually got to get going myself. I got to get in the shower and then I got to get to the store and stuff. So I think I'm going to call it. I want to thank everybody for coming and stopping in. And I'm going to try to stop in tomorrow to Don's. I'll probably have time sitting in the waiting room. So I will try to keep everybody informed if anything happens. So otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Have a good day.
See ya.
See ya.